How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to another Hydroneer 2.0 video, and I'm going to be talking about the actual ways I test this game. Now, the reason why is because some people have asked, like, why do I do it in the first place? Mainly because I like the game. I'm very passionate about this game, even though, you know, it's a little indie game and there's, you know, it's tiny. A lot of the internet doesn't know it exists, but I'm quite sort of, I don't know, I'd say timely invested into this game at this point. I've spent a couple of years playing it. I've spent a couple of years learning it. I'm not a developer of any kind. I'm not even associated to the game. Even when I bought this game, I bought it. I wasn't given it for free. I'm putting it all out there. Basically, I just really like Hydroneer. It's a simple, easy, mind-numbing game. And when I say mind-numbing, not in a bad way, but like it makes you just chill. Unless you get easy frustrated with small things, and then yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of issue with this, because sometimes like problems happen and you don't know what's going on until you go to the dev log and go, oh crap, that's broken. Alright, so this is where I do all my testing. This is literally I call it my lab. And the reason why is because all of this is just everything I've been working on, and I've got lots of stuff all like gained up. I have this as a separate save, so when it gets messy and like obviously the big holes start appearing in the land where I've done bits and pieces, then I can't be bothered to clean it up. I'm not going to be able to fill that hole in. Screw it, I'll just reload the save and we're all good. That's basically how I work. It's like, you know, I'll keep working and working, and then it'll be like, right, I'm done, and then I'll go back to the beginning where everything all looks nice again. Trust me, at some point you'll stop seeing all this in the background in my videos, and it's mainly because I'll start using a better save where it's clean, and like there's a fence outside all my buildings, and yeah, it's all good. So every building has a reason. Everything in this area has a plot part. Over there is where I keep my garage, my cars, my trucks. I've got a truck here as well. Upstairs is where I keep all, like, a lot of the more important stuff, like all the pipes, logic stuff, and bits and pieces. So everything's in one place and I don't have to worry. Obviously with like smelters and Cloutium bits, and yeah, you get the idea that everything's all in its place. The blacksmith's hut, which is literally, it has the anvil, the hammer, the smelter, and like a little workshop. So this was built because then I know where everything like blacksmith related is. It's all in the blacksmith's house. Then I've got my this is my tool shack, because this is where all my tools normally are. I say normally, I'm using the spades and everything else out all the time. They are dotted around the land, and I'll go and find them at some point. Then we got my cart shack. I use it as, see, I do use them. We went fishing. I've taken them out to different places. I don't really use this one too much because it's the standard one, but it's a little shack for my carts. Then here comes all like the main working parts, your conveyor belts, add-ons, the hooks, and so on. Now, I haven't put a centralizer in here because the centralizer's on a belt. I haven't put it on the table, but I'll get around to doing it at some point. Probably not in this one, but in my nicer one. And then we've got my hand sorter and my bits outside. Inside is literally all the building blocks of this game. Every single floor is made in a different style. It holds that style of stuff. So bottom floor is all the stonework, middle floor is all the woodwork, and up the top is all like the Tudory sort of like, yeah, the nice looking sort of like aesthetically pleasing build. Yeah, so that's where all of this is. It's all sort of like nailed in properly. It's all good. Then it comes to my drills. Now, if you have seen that video where I built that, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I extend my sorting plant to that monstrosity. That was fun. Actually, I didn't mind. It's weird. It's really weird, but it's actually pretty cool at the same time. Now, the reason why I have so many drills in this game is because the T1 drill lags more than the T2 drill. There's more moving parts on the Tier 1 drill, and it's just the way that I've always tested the game. So the reason why I have so many is because before 2.0.5, the game lagged at 120 drills. And that was sort of like 120 as I saw the threshold to my computer. My computer is a Ryzen 7 3700X with a 2060 RTX Super, 32 gig of Corsair Vengeance 3600 RAM. Okay, so it's not bad. And at 100 drills, the animations and all the bits going on in the game would start to lag the game. I mean, it was dropping from 60 FPS down to like 20. And then the more and more that came onto the belts and got stuck elsewhere and had all these other problems, genuinely I started to see issues. And that's where I was like, okay, cool. Now we're in 2.0.5. Optimizations on those belts have been changed. Some of the dirt, it works a lot better. And I was like, okay, so now it works on 120. I need to up my build. So I put in another 60 drills. Adding another 60 puts this build up to 180, and running at 180 now drops it down to about sort of, I think the lowest I've seen it was at like 12 FPS. So now the threshold of the game's gone up, my test bench goes up to see how well it balances and everything else. This really does, the reason why it helps is because it helps me understand what I can build and run perfectly with no problems. So if you're running a computer very similar to mine, you should have the same sort of workings, and that's all good. That just means that the game is working good for you and so on and so forth, and the optimization in 2.0.5 works better, and that's what I do this for. The reason why I do this is, I would say it's more through a passion. It's more because I really enjoy the game, and it's been good to me. You know, I mean, the devs, Max is a really nice guy to talk to, but genuinely, I've spoken to him and he's just a nice, good guy. Itchy, the community manager, he's very happy to listen to everybody, have their problems sorted out, and if it does cause a problem with the game and it's not addressed, he'll normally do it himself, because in fairness, he's taught himself how to actually work this game properly, which is quite nice to have an actual community manager that involved in development and working on the game actively along with the developer who's building the game for a brighter, better future. Then the community within the Discord is really good as well. Like the actual community people, the helpers, they're there to help. And then you get people like me who play with this game a lot, who know a little bit more about the workings, you know, aside other people who just play for fun. We sit there and help you out guys as well. So I'm in the Discord. There's another guy called F Bane. He helps out quite a lot. There's a few of us that are genuinely there just to try and help you, and that's what I like about the community. You know, you get the newer people come in, ask a question, and we are trying to be as quick as possible to answering, so we take less strain for the community people, because the community like workers, they're there, but they're not always there. You know, they've got lives, they've got things to do outside of Discord, whereas someone like me who makes videos on YouTube has a little bit more free time. I'll try and help when I can. And this is the difference between me playing this game and me playing other games on my channel. If I'm very much involved in the game, you'll see a lot more videos, a lot more positivity, and I'm genuinely happier playing this game. If I'm just doing a let's play and then I move on to another one and another one and another one, then you know those games weren't really what I was looking for and what I want to do. There are certain games I'm waiting for in life, but we'll get there eventually. But for now, all the while that Hydroneer is good to its community and good to everything else, and genuinely just a game that a lot of people can just pick up and play, I'll always be kicking about and always be trying to test it out to try and help the developers work on something that might work the game better. I hope that makes you understand why I do this. It's not because I'm chasing clout, or it's like, yeah, I'm going to be the best Hydroneer YouTuber in the world. Brah! There are much better people out there than me. I know I get like some praise, thank you very much, and all that good, and that's all good, but I do this because I don't want to see people frustrated with the game. I try and find a workaround for them until things happen. But the main reason why I do all the testing, you know, I do it because I'm trying to help. That's all it is. Alright? So thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this video, if you actually enjoy seeing the workings behind what I do, then let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until then, I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. Peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, and boom, fist bump to you.